Hi everyone. So I will be starting my weekly analysis for the trades. So we will be starting from my Exness account. So these are all the trades that I took from Feb first week. We will be first analyzing the week February. Then we will be analyzing Jan and so on and so forth. So in February I took around 13 to 14 trades and I make the loss of 25 USD. And most of the trades were in loss. Only I just won a single trade out of these 14, so my accuracy is like just completely gone, to be real honest. So first is I have converted this I've downloaded this in Excel and converted this UTC to IST because I trade in the Indian time zone. So if you will show in Excel, first trade was USD CAD and the second was the AUD JPY. I analyzed it but forgot to record. So AUD USD CAD was taken on 2nd of Feb, 6:31. 2nd of Feb 6:31. Sorry, 2nd of Feb 6:07. It was closed at 6:31. So it was open on 6:07 and 6:09 USD CAD. Let's jump to trading view. Yes, trading view, and let's jump to a higher time frame. Okay, so the trade was taken somewhere around here, right? Okay, so the trade was taken somewhere around here, 2nd of Feb. The directional bias, if you can see, it is completely bearish, so the direct trend was good. It gave an internal change of character at 4 hours, so it was in a good retracement zone, 0.6 to 0.7. Let's further dig into the smaller time frames to see the exact strategy. So we first thing was we didn't had any order block in here, so it was not a pure order block setup, like 100% my setup. You can say the setup that I use, I basically trades on order blocks if present. So or else the one thing that I have noticed is um, that okay, so order block was present in here. So if I would have just, but this is not right order block to trade because these order blocks always get mitigated because they are present in a very high above. There must be very too much of liquidity in here, so such order blocks never works for me, at least is what I've seen. So this was not a perfect ideal scenario to be traded, but yes, I could have traded it from the best golden zone where the liquidity sweeps happen. So if you can see, the Asian session liquidity got swept and in the London session it came down, but yes, it never gave a change of character at 15 minutes, but it did on 3 minute or 5 minute, because we are swing trade. I am a swing trader, so I do analyze 3 minutes before entering the trade because it helps me to enter the trade easily. Oh, I will just lock in. mm, okay, just let me come down. 10 2nd of Feb, 2nd of Feb. Yep, here we go. Yep. So if you will see, this was bullish. It make a new high, it came back, it gave a break of structure, then a change of character to the bearish side, pull back again to the bearish side, and it came down. So this was the new high, and we had, if I will zoom in a bit more, then we have two supply zones, and I thought of entering the trade, and it again gave a break of structure to the downside. So I thought, okay, it might come up and just sweep this liquidity, and then we can just enter the trade. So I entered the trade, but I just got stopped out by this particular candle. I just kept the SL as at a lower time frame. I kept it as this after the liquidity sweep, but the trade didn't play out as expected. So the trade logic was correct for me, just the order block was not present. So if we will just quickly recap this trade, directional bias was correct, 100% correct. The order block was not there, so not an 100% ideal scenario, but the score that I would be giving to this setup is would be around 70 ish out of 100. It was in a best zone of retracement, and it should have made a new low as per my analysis. So um, uh, at a lower time frame, it gave like a confirmation at 3 minutes, because low, what I've seen is trades basically silently show their moves at lower time frames, and that is the place where we take the trade. So let's jump back to the Excel, and I mark this as green because for me the logic was correct. There was nothing wrong as such. So okay, such losses are okay. We can not just skip such losses. Some losses are meant to happen. But then I took AUD JPY second trade. It was second on 2nd of Feb. Second of Feb again, and it was second on 16:36. So like around 20 minutes after it, 20-25 ish minutes after the first loss. So yep, here one more thing. The first trade was perfectly fine of the day. Second trade, I will show you. Now I have made a loss. So you can just be in my shoes, or I can just recap those feelings. So I took a trade. It was a good setup, but I lost. Now I'm frustrated because I lost a good setup. I don't know why it didn't play out. Oh, I don't know if I switched to Excel. Yeah, I switched to Excel. Let's switch to trading view again. So this is USD CAD, and we will jump to AUD JPY, right? Yep, AUD JPY 2nd of Feb, 6:30 something. So let's analyze this trade. So the very first mistake that anyone can see at the very first point in time is the breakout. The structure is bullish, and I made a sell trade, like the entry trend trade. Now what's the learning here? I will show you why I took it. um, you remember 29th of Jan, right? This the silver crash day. Yes. So because of this candle and the internal change of character, I thought okay, the trend might have reversed, but it never showed anything that the trend has been reversed. So I took this trade, like if I will like just see the lower time frames only, then what is the issue here is break of structure, then a change of character to the downside, and then it came back. Okay, let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, a break of structure, it came back, it swept the liquidity above the order block, and then it gave an internal break of structure as well. And if you will see here at 30 minutes we have this, let me zoom in more. We have this sell, a small buy to sell, white candle, a buy to sell. So I thought of planning my sell trade from here, but I took the trade without any confirmation. You can see none of the lows were broken ever. Instead it was just kept on breaking the highs, and as I have made a loss for that day, so I was just in this fear of missing out, and my psychology was not that good, so I just missed. This was the most probable reason of missing this particular trade. So coming back to Excel, see, I added 3 lots. I don't know, without any confirmation, I just keep on putting the lots. So this was trade was taken out of fear. The psychology was not good. So learning number one from this, if I would say, is like these are very obvious learnings that I already know, but I just don't follow those. That's the worst part of it. First, directional bias, BIAS. This we know. This is very straightforward rule. Second rule that was there was USD CAD was okayish. Never trade after one loss unless you find a golden setup, that is the order block setup. Okay, so this trade was basically taken out of fear. Never trade after one loss. Your mindset has completely changed. Okay, so now let's jump to the third trade. Third trade says is GBP USD, GBP USD. Okay, so I took 0.3 lots. Let's see what was this. So the trades were taken on GBP USD. The trade was taken on 4th of Feb. So those trades were okay. They were taken together. Got it. So I took 0.06 lots. So this must be a very good setup, right? I am like putting in too much lots. And one more thing that I will show you, as the lots were higher, so I cut this trade. Maybe the SL was too slow or small. So let's see. GBP USD 4th of February. Let's jump to trading view. GBP USD 4th of February, right? GBP USD 4th of Feb 6 GBP USD. Let's open GBP USD first. Sorry. Okay. GBP USD on a higher time frame. Let's just first have a look at it. What do you think it is? It is bearish, but it is in a uptrend, and it came. So yep, this here can be a good buy trade that personally I will be putting in. So let's see. Not now, because we don't see any uh, confirmation or something for going anti-trend. If it breaks this low, maybe in the London it will give. Now again, speculations. So it will give a break of structure here, and London will also grab the liquidity. And now I'm like so sure on my setup right now. This instinct hit me that I was so sure on the setup that I was planning to take the trade here itself after the London manipulation. So this is again wrong. There is no confirmation there, right? So the best case or the ideal scenario would be if once it breaks here, it will come above and give a change of CHOCH of bullish. It will make a new order block at 1 hour time frame. So at 1 hour time frame, you will see here a whole new order block is a new supply zone. Maybe something is found, something like this, and demand zone 1 or demand zone 1. Okay, and we will be planning a trade from here, keeping RSL as low as this. So this will be the ideal scenario. So as of now it is completely bearish, like there is no point in just entering the trades like this. So but yes, this can be a good trade for sure indeed. Yep, again an internal break of structure, but this time it is in a good 0.5 retraced zone. So it might at max manipulate this order block and then it will go up, but it must go up. So yeah, let's see how this trade plays, but yeah, I'm having some good conviction on this. We will see how it goes. For as of now, we are for backtracking 4th of February, right? 4th of let me just reconfirm. 4th of Feb 6:56. 4th of Feb 6:56. 4th of, so yep, this trade 6. Yep, this one. Okay, so I put a buy trade in here, like seriously, a buy trade. Shit, man, like we can see it's okay, got it. What is the mistake I did is I will let you know now. So you can, I was pretty sure that it would come down. Like instead of taking this trade, I fucking took this trade. That seriously, this is major fuck ups that I am being doing from past days. Hi again. So we are continuing the video from here. So the second trade that we are going to analyze is GBP USD. So GBP USD, we took a buy of 0.01 and 0.02 lots GBP USD. Okay, on 4th of February 2026. So if we will go to a higher time frame, and we will see the trade was taken somewhere here. So like I don't know why I took it, but if we will see till here, then yeah, if we will see a higher time frame, then it's basically an uptrend, and it should retrace to a good retracement zone. So from here till here, this is the now it is in a good retracement zone. From here we can take a buy trade. There is an order block as well. So yes, that's right now the scenario right now, but the trade that we took was somewhere here 4th of Feb. So higher time frame was bearish, so we took a buy trade, which I forgot to, yeah, I took a buy trade in the Excel. So let me just switch my screen to trading view. Yep, so we can see the higher time frame was completely bearish, and if you will go to higher time frame, then like right now we have a good buy trade that is possible because it has retraced to a good zone, and we can see a new buy till here. So it's going to be a very great trade. We can punch in now, but the trade that we took, so the overall time frame is bearish, and we took the trade on 4th of February, so somewhere around here. We knew that it was bearish, but we took a buy trade, so this was a major fuck up. The first rule is breached, that is we were trading anti-trend. So let's go to a lower time frame again, and 4th of February, that is somewhere here. Yep, so this was a very clean trade. I don't know why I fucked up. This was one of the best trades that I could find ever. Is it went, it gave a change of character. So yes, we will see here at a higher time frame, this particular break of structure, change of character from here till here. So let's quickly draw one. Reverse. So it retraced a bit earlier. Okay, now I can say it. Basically, it retraced a bit earlier. I was expecting it to at least retrace till 0.5, but it didn't went. It just reversed the trend from lower time frame itself. So the first thing that I should have kept in mind was, so this was not the right trade first of all, because it didn't retrace to the best zone possible, and we were not having any order block or anything. Oh, we were having an order block, which is this. So it did touch the 4-hour supply zone, and there were two 4-hour supply zones. So yep, but like from what I can see is it retraced from a bit earlier, but it did touch the 4-hour order block, and at 15 minutes it gave a beautiful confirmation as well. So if we will just lock this and zoom in a bit, then you will see that this is the 4-hour order block, this light line that you are seeing here, this one. So it did touch the order block, it gave a change of character, it retraced, and from here I should have made a sell trade, and it would have done wonders. But I instead, what I did, even after giving the confirmation as well, but as it was not in this premium zone, so I thought that okay, it will go up, sweep this liquidity, and then come down, and because of that I missed this huge potential upside trade. But yes, it was a good confirmation. So rule number one that I would say from this particular analysis, two rules are: never trade anti-directional. This rule is coming again and again. And second, if a trade enters the order block and it gives a confirmation, that too at 15 minutes, then you should definitely enter the trade. This is very common thing. So if the confirmation is there, if you can see here, this is the break of structure right here, and exactly right here, this is beautiful change of character. It did retrace to a best zone, and then it just fell down. So indeed this was the one of the best trades that I could have taken, but I missed it. So GBP, if I will rate this trade on my Excel, then this was a major, I would say, fuck up. This was a good sell trade that would have made us huge profits. So anti, we went, was taken anti. This was anti trend, and it gave the confirmation, but our our idea made us blind, maybe overconfidence, I can say. Overconfidence, like there was proper confirmation and there was everything, and then also we just fucked up this particular trade. So yes. Okay, GBP USD. Then the next trade is USD CHF. So USD CHF was taken on 4th of Feb. Okay, so we lost this trade, and now again we took the second trade. So there should be most probably a psychological fuck up, as we already did miss the right trade. So at 16:59, that is 4th of February at 7, at the same time, USD CHF. Let's jump back to trading view again. USD CHF, USD CHF, USD CHF. Here we go. 4th of February, around 7 o'clock. 4th of Feb, around 7. Yep, this trade right here. Okay, so if you will see an overall trend, it is completely bearish, but if you will see here that it gave a break of structure here, then it gave a break of structure again here, break of structure again here, and this will be the right zone. So yes, we are not yet in any retracement zone, so it should at least come up here, and also at a 2-hour time frame it gave a break of structure and then a change of character, so it turned bullish. Basically it turned bullish, but we were in a discounted zone, so from here we could expect a good sell trade. So we went anti-trend, but but there was a right reason to it. Okay, so yes, so the trade was taken on 4th of February, this. So the we were bullish, but at 2-hour we were bullish, but it was in a discounted zone. So okay, we made a sell trade, and obviously this was not our setup. This was a trade which was taken out of desperation, because this is not our setup. But okay, if the trade is logical, then it's fine. Okay, let's see how. I don't see any, to be very honest, I don't see any. Okay, it's 4th of February here. Yep. So 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes we had an order block. 45 minutes we had an order block, and it went through the order block. It never disrespected this order block, but if the trade would have been something from here, a sell till a new sell, then the trade would have worked and would have done wonders. No doubts in that. Definitely. Okay, so 30 minutes. Let's concentrate on here. What exactly is happening? Yep, so this was the trade that was taken, and it was a change of character. It came above. Let's go up in a bit lower time frame, or a bit more lower time frame. See what exactly is happening. Okay, so it was bullish. It entered the 45-minute order block, and it must have given a lower time frame. change of character most probably. Okay, not even 5 minutes. So it is a 3-minute change of character, and I took the trade in here, and it came, and it, yeah, this was not a very high conviction trade. So if the order block was there, if I will think it like this, that if the order block was there, it tapped in the order block and it gave a change of character, um, it swept the liquidity as well. hmm I would say this was a right trade. It would have worked because the logic was correct. It's just that it went into some consolidation for 1, 2, and 3 days, and then it came down. So if I would have entered the trade here and put this as SL, but that would have been a huge SL. That too, I entered the trade in here, not even here. So 100% that was not a good idea, for sure, for sure, for sure. But then also, if let's see 3, so for 0.01 lot, the S would have been 3.4 USD. Okay, if I would have increased the SL here to a most probable zone, that was a 45-minute order block, then I would have made profits in this particular trade, is what I see, right? Like it went from here till, then also like I would have received a 1:3 to 4 as well. So yeah, indeed it was a good trade, but just because of the small SLs, maybe, but I would, what I would recommend in this particular trade is I should have, hmm, so this was a 45-minute order block. It entered the order block and it gave a 3-minute change of character, and I entered the trade. As simple as that. Uh, and then it blew away. It kept on going up. Then it gave a change of character, and then again we could have entered the trade in here somewhere. Again it came up. So yes, this was also a right trade, but just the momentum was not there. The momentum was not enough for the market to move it downwards. So yeah, this was a right trade, I would say. I don't see anything wrong here. um, just we were anti-trend, and that is okay. uh, like we were having a logic to it, because we are having in a discounted zone, we were in a discounted zone, and the trade worked well, and it respected the order block as well. Okay, so maybe uh, maybe like I would say that this was anti-trend. So first of all, this was anti-trend, but the logic was correct. It was in a discounted zone, and we knew that it will go down, and it had a 45-minute order block as well, and it gave a change of character using that order block. So yes, the trade was very much valid, but as it was anti-trend, so it took some time to work out. So maybe if we are taking trades anti-trend and our setup is pure, then we can but taking more SLs on an anti-trend SL is also not a good practice, I would say, because yep. So this trade was correct. I don't see any harm in this trade. It's just that it didn't played out. So uh, it was anti-trend, but the logic was correct. Like um, it gave a bullish change of character. Overall, it was bearish, but it is not in a good retracement zone. So it came down, and now it is going up again to good retracement zone to come down again. It was in discounted zone, so we took a sell trade. It gave an internal break of structure towards the downside, and we have a 45-minute order block that was respected as well. So it entered the 45-minute order block. At 3 minutes, it gave a change of character towards the downside. So that was a hell of a confirmation to enter the trade. So I would say this was okay. I don't see any harm in this, but yep, maybe if we are anti-trend, the trade the trend and the logic is correct, the trade might take some or a bit longer to play out. So keep large logical SL if very sure. So but this was okay trade. This trade was I would say okay. Let me switch back to Excel. Sorry. So yeah, I marked the USD CHF as green, and this was okay. We were anti-trend. The logic was correct, and the trade might have takes if the logic and the logic is correct, the trade might take some time or a bit longer to play out if it is anti-trend. If we are anti-trend, so keep a large logical SL if very sure. But otherwise, I would rate it as okay. I don't see any harm in this particular trade. Okay. Maybe I will just put it here. Okay, so the next trade is GBP USD. GBP USD. So GBP USD was taken again the same day after two consecutive losses again. So now there will be psychology fuck ups that would be happening more often. Okay, I then again shit man, I overtraded like hell. Now GBP USD, 4th of February, 1907, that is 706. GBP USD, 706. GBP USD, 4th Feb. So let me switch to trading view. GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD, 4th of February, 4th of February, 4th of February, somewhere here, 7, around 7. So this is, oopsie. Is it I again entered the trade? Damn. Now let me confirm to the Excel. This was a buy trade again. GBP USD again a buy trade. Hell no, hell no. GBP USD 7. No, no, no. Not this one. This one. GBP USD 4th of Feb. GBP USD 4th of February. GBP USD 4th of GBP USD. Sorry, GBP USD 4th of February. 18 is 6, 706. Yep. So 706. I can see two trades being punched here. Oh my god, why I took this again? Like, it was so clear that it, damn it man, this trade was so clear and I obviously this was a major psychology fuck up because you had already made 2 losses. So obviously over trading, this was the only reason that I see to fuck up in this trade, man. Seriously, this was just, we over traded it and we would have made huge losses. Yeah, see, over trading, just we can't see the real logic only. We can't see the real logic only. Over trading, sorry, TRADING, over trading, just we could not see the real logic in here. Then same day GBP USD, same day GBP, sorry, same day GBP NZD, same day GBP, shit, man. GBP NZD and again GBP USD, again GBP USD buy. Shit. This is shit, man. Shit. This is such a red flag. What I'm seriously, man, seriously over trading. Over trading, we just couldn't see the logic, man. So this was just out of frustration. So we will just review this video once again once we are done with the whole analysis, and then we will be just making out notes for every week, set of rules that we have made, and at the end of the video I will just attach the snapshot of the rules that would have saved me from making huge losses that I am making from past months, like past few months now, not few, a bit more than that. Anyways, let's see the next trade that we need to analyze was GBP NZD. Again, like without even seeing the trade, revisiting the trade, I can say that it must be a major psychology fuck up again. GBP NZD, 4th of February, 4th of February, 4th of February, GBP NZD, this one, this. 4th of February, 18:55. So this is like 7 o'clock again. So all the trades were like punched in, like nearby altogether. GBP USD sell trade, GBP NZD sell trade, 4th of February, 7 o'clock. So let's jump to trading view. GBP NZD, GBP NZD, GBP NZD, GBP CHF, GBP NZD. Here you go. 4 hour, 4th of February, 4th of February, 4th of February. This was the trade. Okay. So what bigger time frame tells us that it is proper bearish. Even a weekly time frame says it's bullish, but yeah, it can retrace now. Like this is something that will basically help you in getting an overall idea of if the trade is going to reverse or not. So yeah, this is the place where it could head for a reversal. Okay, but we took the trade in this where it just failed the order block and it touched the 0.5 zone of fucking daily. There would be a lot of manipulation here. 110%, I can just see that. I don't know why I can see things after while analyzing the trade and not while taking them. A break of structure, a movement towards the downside. Let's move to a bit lower time frame for clear understanding of the logic. So yes, the logic seemed to be correct. It just liquidated us and it came down, came up and came down. The markets are a hell lot of not allowing us to make money. Okay, So at 1 hour we had a okay, so this was a good trade, and again, so all the trades were good. You were able to identify all the good trades, but it's just that I don't know, you are in a hurry or what, feel that feel of making money, that I have to make money today, I have to make money today, that just leads to a pressure, and then you just like fuck even in a good trade setup. So this was a good break of structure, and we see two order blocks in here. That's goddamn of a good trade. It manipulated the order block, and we would have entered it here, but yes, again we were not anti-trend this time, but yes, it came, it just ate our SL again and again and again, and then it then fell down. So yeah, market would have not allowed us to sit in this trade because this is Asian session 7. No, it's not like that. It would have, sorry. Okay, so at 5 minutes we did had a change of character, and we did enter the trade. Um, it came up, it again turned bullish at 5 minutes, I would say. Yep. Okay. This was the change of character we took at. It came and took the liquidity. It again came and it took the liquidity. It took the liquidity three fucking times. So if I would have said that this is a 1 minute order block, and okay, you will be entering the trade from here, and from here you need to keep the SL till here, then it would be again an SL of $2.3 again at 0.01 lot. Okay, and what if I just have stayed in this particular trade, then it would have again be 1:4 and huge profits right there. So yes, I think we should start increasing our SLs maybe. So yep, this was a right trade. It just came and swept the liquidity again and again. So this is not a very good practice. Like, though the trades are good enough, I would not say that any trade that you identified were bad, but this was a hell lot of a good trade. Maybe an SL increase would have saved us. So out of this, if I would say a big SL would have saved us. This was okay. uh, Larger SL, like the worst case SL, worst case SL will saved us. This is beneficial. Am I on Excel? Yes, that's good. So beneficial, we like it was like would have we would have made money instead. The spelling is wrong, so it was ended and yep, larger SL would have saved us again. Okay, so two trades. So this was 4th of Feb and we took a hell lot of trades, over traded. We just were not able to see the right trend that was in front of our eyes, exactly in front of our eyes, I would say. Okay, so the next trade is GBP USD CHF, and that was taken on again 4th of February. Man, okay, 5th, 3:36 is, I took it in afternoon or in the morning, night. 5th was, let me check. 5th of February was Thursday. Thursday means Wednesday night. In the afternoon, in the afternoon, in the afternoon, in the tuk 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 tuk. SL user, SL user, SL user. Damn it, man. Okay, we did made money here. We lost some. I don't know. I'm just stuck in some phase that I'm not able to identify. Okay, USD CHF, 4th of February again at 7:35. USD CHF sell, USD CHF sell. Okay, same date. Let me switch to trading view again. Okay, so we were analyzing, just 1 second. I will restart the screen capture for everything and restart. Okay, so we were analyzing our last trade, which was our USD CHF trade, which was a sell and taken on 4th of Feb itself. So let's switch to trading view. USD CHF 4th of Feb, USD CHF 4th of Feb sell, and I sold 0.03 lots. I saw it. So USD CHF 4th of February here. Okay, so we did a sell trade. It was okay. This is GBP NZD USD CHF. USD CHF. 4th of February. Okay, somewhere here again. Okay, that 45-minute order block trade, it was just, we analyzed it a moment ago. So yes, the trade was good, but we didn't had momentum, and I would have made a re-entry again most probably on this candle. But yeah, the trade worked. If I would have kept the SL a bit more, then it would have worked. So yes, the major mistake that I did was basically I took too many trades for this week. So this was the same as above USD, or okay, we were anti-trend, so over trading, not over trading. So okay, we were anti-trend. A larger SL would have saved us again in this, because this is the same trade as previously. If the momentum is less, so write it. If the momentum is less, if the momentum, keep the worst case SL. If the setup is right, then there is no harm in keeping a large SL, because the momentum is also less and the trade idea is also correct, so there is no harm in it. Okay, so I forgot to switch. I was just updating the Excel, and this is the USD CHF trade that we just analyzed. I added we were anti-trend. It was just, the trade was right. It just didn't play out because there wasn't enough momentum. Okay, so the next trade is BTC USD. BTC is not my domain, so this is the biggest red flag that I can see, because I just don't trade cryptos. It was just out of frustration, so I will just not review it as well, because crypto is not my domain. Like, I have made a decision and I need to be on it. So the next trade to analyze will be Euro USD. Euro USD, I took 4 trades on 5th at different timings from 2:30 to 5:20. I took 2 trades, and this was the only trade where I made profits. If you will see here, it's till this one. Yep. So Euro USD. Let's see what was that particular trade. Let me switch to trading view again. Euro USD. So we do have a good buy in Euro USD as well. If you will be waiting for a 15-minute confirmation, then we do have some time to wait for it. It hasn't confirmed it yet. Okay, anyways. So Euro USD was taken on Euro USD trade was taken on 5th of February from 2:30. 5th of Feb. So it's somewhere here only. 5th of Feb. 5th of Feb. 5th of Feb. Here. Okay. From here I took a buy trade. So 5th of Feb I took no Euro USD was a sell trade. I'm sorry. I took a Euro USD sell trade. I will show you that in Excel again. So from here I took a sell trade 5th of February. Okay, let's see. In fact, it's retracing from a very good zone. So I thought that the trade must have been taken from the perspective that it will retrace till this order block. But let's see. So as you can see, it is in an overall bullish trend, but it was retracing and it was roaming in this zone. It was bearish and we had an order block below it. So the trade was taken with an idea of that here a break of structure occurred. So a break of structure occurred here, and 5th of February, I don't know, I haven't marked it. Okay, I have marked it. Let's zoom in a bit more, and okay, got it. So it was an overall bearish trend, and it came up. It was not an ideal case scenario. It came up, it retraced to a good zone, and it was in a bearish trend again. So bearish, this is also bearish, and again from here it gave a change of break of structure again to the lower side, and it swept the liquidity of this Asian high, and there was an order block as well, most probably at 30 minutes. Yep, at 30 minutes there was an order block. It swept the liquidity before Asian, swept the order block, and then I took the trade from here till here. So yes, it was a good trade. Short position, maybe I made from here till here, and we didn't had a very big SL as well. So that is the best part. So it was a good 1:6, and then it came up. So this was purely a intraday, very small intraday trade where we were with the trend, and we have an order block, a liquidity sweep, and then it gave a new break of structure, and this was the trade. So yeah, this was an awesome trade. So basically the awesome trades are those which I see is basically at 15 minutes. Whenever I see at 15 minutes there is a such break of structures happening, and it is in a lower trend, and we have a good order block and such liquidity sweep setups. So this is one of the good trades. Let's switch back to Excel. So Euro USD if I will mark this already have data, you want to replace it, cancel. Tuck, 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 tuck. Using Excel on Mac is hell. Okay, so this was a good intraday trade. So best setup of the day, setup are with trend, 15-minute BOS capture after liquidity sweep. These are the best setups, the best setup of the week, I would say. Then if we will see after Euro USD again on the same day, okay, as we made profit, so okay, we can trade one more, but this is again not a very good signal. So Euro GBP, 3 trades were taken, point 1 point, so 0.4 lots, 0.04, around 8:12, 8:13. So the timing was not that good. I would have made loss in this. Yep, definitely. So let's see Euro GBP, 5th of February, 8 o'clock, 8:12. Let's switch back to trading view. Euro GBP, Euro GBP, 5th of February. So the overall trend that we see is bearish, this, and it is at a place where it can just give a new change of character, or maybe it can just come down again. Weekly will tell us that. Okay, weekly says that it will go up because this is a break of structure, and from here it was the low, and it has a good buying pressure that is coming in, and it swept this liquidity as well. So yes, it will go up. The trend is now, it will most probable is we will see a break of structure to the upside, and then maybe we can take a trade based on that particular thing. Okay, not a very ideal case scenario, but yeah, it's a good, what do you say, 2 hour. Okay, so basically it will just, this is the break of structure, maybe at 30 minutes or 45 minutes is this is the place I see is good. Let's see at 1 hour. Yeah, here we go. So we will analyze that trade as well, but upcoming trades is also something that we should always look for. Yep, right. Like I'm not trading as of now, because if I will show you quickly, is this 0 USD, I have just blown my account. So but yeah, if I find some good setups, then why not. Okay, so this is a 1 hour OB from here till here, a bit up. Yes, so just quickly analyzing one of the latest trades. Just maybe we will get a good idea or some good trade, who knows. Reverse, and yes, it is in a good zone. At 2 hour, 1 hour, we have an order block. Here we go. Okay, at 1 hour we have an order block, and most probably, let me see, at 45 minutes, at 30 minutes, 15, what 15 tells us. No way, this is a good zone, most probably at this one, where we have a 30-minute overlapping order block. But beware, because we have a liquidity here as well. Let's keep it as gray. Oopsie. Yep, so we can take a trade from here. It can be a good 1 is to 3, 4, 1 is to 5. Yeah, that would be awesome. Let's see if it doesn't give a break of structure up above, then only it's a good trade. Otherwise, this order block will just fail because a new break of structure has been formed, or maybe a liquidity sweep. Let's see how things go. But yeah. Okay, so coming back to the analysis part, Euro GBP was taken a sell trade on 5th of February, 5th of February, 5th of February, 5th, 5th, 5th. Machine is lagging. Oh, it's overheating. Okay, so 5th of February, 5th of February is here. So it was a bearish, and I would have made a sell trade out of here. Okay, and higher time frame was also bearish, but yes, weekly as we saw was bullish. So we failed this trade because a buying pressure was coming in from weekly time frame. So let's make it as outer Fibonacci. Weekly, if you will see here, then a break of structure, and then going for a new high again. So the buying momentum is there. So if we will be able to capture this buy, then it could be a good trade. To be very honest, it could go for new highs, but obviously we will not carry it till here because we haven't taken it somewhere here. We are going to target 1 is to 5 to 1 is to 6 if we are able to capture it. But yeah, anyways, 5th of February a sell trade was taken. So if you will go to 4-hour time frame, we don't have a order block here. If we will go to 3 hours, so the trend is bearish, but there is a buying pressure that is coming in from weekly. So if we would have seen this on 5th of February, this is the 5th, 2nd and 9th, so this week. So there was a buying pressure that came in and it grabbed all the liquidity. All this liquidity got grabbed and there was a buying momentum. If you would have seen, I would have avoided this trade, but yep. So when it retraced through a good zone, I was in the directional bias. Okay, no issues, I was in the directional bias, but let's search for any order block if we're not present. So this is already mitigated and we don't have any good order blocks in here. 2 hour, let's see, 3 hour, maybe 4 hour. What is this? Like, is it 45, 45, 45, 45? No. Is it daily? No way. It's not daily. I don't know. I must have drawn it from MetaTrader maybe at some time frame, but we don't have any order block and it just didn't follow it as well. It wasn't there only, but so the trade I took. Oh, I made a buy trade. Seriously, I made a sell. Sell trade was made. So if I will basically jump back to Excel, then you will see that a sell trade was made for Euro GBP. Coming back to trading view, Euro GBP, a sell trade, 5th of February. Let's zoom in a bit more. Yeah, I made a buy trade. I don't know where is sell trade coming from. Euro GBP 5th of February, 8:30, 8:10, 8:30 to 8:10. Yes, here only I have made a sell trade as well. Okay, after this, okay, maybe I took it out of, what do you say, fear of missing out, or I just made the trade even if it was not there. So it entered the order block. Let's see how fast it closed. It gave us an idea. So I would have considered this as this change of character, then it came up, then I would have taken the trade. Let's see the price. So it was taken at closing price, opening price, opening price. What is the opening price, man? Type, original position type, opening price 0.86923, 86923, 86923, 86923, 86923, somewhere here. Okay, from here I made a sell trade. My god. No, this was a complete. Instead, I made a buy from here. If I would have taken a buy, it would have worked up in better. No, that also didn't work out. Right. Yep. Because see, three candle pullback. This was a. I just need to follow the trend, man. Anyways, this was a complete bullshit trade, which was taken. I don't think there was any logic behind this. So this trade are basically this Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP is a complete loss. No set up. There was order block, that too on MT5 some, and it was not respected. It was not respected. Not even a single time it gave a change of character as well. So yeah, the Asian London session trend that it gave, and after that it just continued the bullish trend. So I don't find any logic to this trade. So this was not a setup only. Then let's analyze the last two trades of the week: GBP JPY and GBP CHF. GBP JPY and GBP CHF both were taken on 6th of February. Close enough at 7 o'clock. 6th of Feb, 7 o'clock. 6th of Feb, 7 o'clock. 6th of Feb, 7 o'clock. Cancel. 6th of Feb, 7 o'clock. And okay, let's see. GBP JPY, 6th of Feb. Let's switch back to trading view. GBP JPY, 6th of Feb. GBP JPY, GBP JPY, 6th of February, 6th of February. This is March, 6th of Feb. Okay. I made a sell trade. Let's see. So 6th of February. Okay, gotcha. So we had a change of character. We had a bearish trend. It came up, and it must have formed an order block. It was bearish trend. So yup. We had an order block, a good order block, a 4-hour order block. I see, but that got manipulated. So this was not our fault, maybe. Yep, this order block was having a lot of liquidity, so it should have swept only. Okay, let's jump to 1 hour. 1 hour we have an order block again. Yep, so we took a sell trade. Okay, it just even if I would have kept the worst case SL, that would have also been swept, because this is a large candle. This is not large candle, but yeah, it's 23 pips. It's $2.3, 2.3, not 1.3. It's more than, so it's like 2 point. Sorry, let's calculate it. It's 27.2. Let's switch to calculator. 27.2. 27.2, and GBP JPY is a cross pair, so we will take at 0.13 dollar loss per pip, so 3.35 extra. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so the trade was correct. We were having, I don't see any issues here. mm, it was not an ideal setup, but yes, it was a good setup. This was the place where we should have made a re-entry. So from here it came here, and let's go to 1 hour. That is interesting. So not 30 minutes, let's go to 30 minutes or 15 minutes maybe. Yep. So took change of character, it came up, grabbed the liquidity in the morning itself, and it was a good trade. It would have been a good trade. Shit, man. This is a complete failure trade. This is also a complete failure trade. We will be analyzing those as well. So just to quickly amplify it, or maybe quickly show it at a daily time frame, we are, what do we say, it's tuk 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 tuk, 3 minute pullback. We are bearish, man. We are bearish. I don't know. GBP JPY has a lot of potential to come down, I think. Yeah, this trade, I just remember it. Fucking awesome. Okay, 4 hour. Just 4 hour can tell us that we have a break of structure again. Okay, give me a sec. So now if you will analyze for BOS, this is 1 day 4 hour time frame, and we have a good pullback here. Ta-ra-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra. Again a BOS, again a BOS, and daily. Oh, it got straight. Yep, wait for this high to be broken down. Wait for this high to be broken. See, dig candle rollback. This, not this, but it's no. We will analyze that. So, yep. Wait for this to get broken down, then only we will have a confirmation for a bullish trend, my friend. Right now it is not a good place. We have a 2 hour order block as well. um, I see. From here it came down, gave a break of structure, and then now it's bullish again. And if I will see at 45 minutes, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45. This is not as expected. As expected. What? Seriously? Man, at 1 hour it gave a break of structure, but at 45 minutes, damn. That's interesting. 1 hour, 45 minutes, 15 minutes. I see. I see. 1 hour. At 4 hour we have an order block. At 2 hour we have an order block. Yep. This was the supply zone that we had. From here it gave us a good sell trade. So yeah, I don't know it when I when I'm um, like what do you say, retesting or my strategy, then all these things just this pattern is repeated so many times, like I just can't. Yeah, so see, that's a great intuition in here. This was an order block. This was an order block, but it is not a valid order block. Why it is not a valid order block? Because it hasn't given any change of character yet. So we have a break of structure. It entered this order block and it did follow this order block, which means that the trend is going to reverse. And at 1 hour we can see the sell off that came from the supply zone that's now broken down, and we have a bearish bullish trend right here. And if we will draw a Fibonacci, oopsie, Fibonacci, if we will draw a Fibonacci from here till here. Oh, see, internal Fibonacci settings, reverse, background, just add a bit of it. And then again, if we will see this, so if it is in a good bullish trend, my god, if it is in a good bullish trend, then this is the best zone for it to retrace. This is the best zone for it to retrace, and at 1 hour we have a sell to buy, but not an order block, to be very precise. I see. Okay, let's what we can do is we can wait here and see. This is again not a setup, real honest. We don't have an order block here, but okay, we will see for a trend change. We can, like, it's a high risk and very high reward trade. Like, it has a huge upside potential, huge. But yes, overall it is bearish. It hasn't given a change of character. So yes, this is not a very ideal trade, but this will come in, I will mark it as low risk and very high reward. Like, we can hold this trade for months, if it works out. So yes, it gave a break of structure. This was the high. Unless this high gets broken down, the trend is 100% bearish, no doubts in that. But we had a good supply zone. It came up, it swept the liquidity, and it came down, and again it had, like, got buying from this buying zone. So there are buyers available in the market again, and if the buying pressure is strong enough, then it's good to go. Like, we can search for a good trade, to be real honest. But we have to wait. See, this will be a not an ideal trade, but yes, I will try to risk my capital on this particular trade. This is the FVG. This is the only thing that I'm able to see. That too, not a very great FVG, but yep, imbalance is there. So a long from here, and real honest, it might sound a bit weird, or I have seen such things, that it will have a huge upside potential because it's changing its overall trend. So we can also, like, I know it's a very unrealistic case, but yeah, there is a possibility that we can capture this much of gains if we hold for months or years. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It does if you are like trading for fun and you are not like, you can trade two times of it, right? um, One is for the intraday and one you will be holding the positions forever. So yes, there will be high risk obviously, that you need to handle, like, oh shit, 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 man, god damn it. Okay, so GBP JPY trade that, okay, so this trade was a good trade, as we saw, but this trade didn't just played out. That's not our fault, because it just came up and swept this liquidity. And so this was not, I would say that this was not a logical issue or a issue in our strategy, but the market came to liquidate us. So right now what I was exploring was this. So basically, if you will see here, we have at a daily time frame we have a good sell and then a huge buy upside, and it has grabbed enough liquidity from downside. And at a greater time frame, if you will see, we have this, not, let's see, at 4 hour, maybe 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, yep. Okay, let's see at 2 hours. Yeah, so a break of structure, and then again a break of structure. This is the new high. Once this new high gets broken down, then the trend will be reversed, and we can target like new highs, like very big new highs, you can say, like from here till here. So it has a huge upside potential. So I was saying that we can gather this trade for, we can took this trade for, um, one for an intraday and one for a long term perspective, and then we can just see how it works out. So if I will show you, then at 15 minutes, so 15 minutes, this is the only order FVG that I see, a bullish imbalance that is not filled yet, so it can come here. It is a good retracement zone as well. And one more thing was, if I'll go to 2 hour, we had an order block, this supply zone. It entered the supply zone and it came down, but there was a demand zone as well. This was not a valid demand zone, but yes, buyers were there, and it did give a break of structure. So this became a valid demand zone. Yep. So as it has given us change of character at 1 hour, and we can just see that if it comes down at a lower time frame and changes its character again, then we can just take a buy trade from here till here, and we can just try for new highs. So this was the new trade that I was talking about, because to target this buy, I have taken like multiple attempts, failed attempts, most probably. Yep, but this one looks the most okay. Here also it gave a change of character, and again that theory. Sure. So yes, this can fail again, definitely, because it failed 4 times. It can fail again, but yes, we can definitely try it. There's no harm in trying, right? Bullish, lower. Mhm. This was a good place to buy it. Let's see how it goes, but yeah. So coming back to the trade analysis again. So GBP JPY was not, you just got liquidated. So market didn't want us to play in this trade. Mm, Markets liquidated everyone, like liquidated everyone. So yes, this was not a very our side trade. GBP CHF. Okay. Let me just switch to Excel quickly. So I've added GBP JPY, and in GBP JPY it's green, the logic was great, and the markets liquidated everyone as we saw. The last trade of the week, first week of February, is GBP CHF, 6th of February, 840. GBP CHF 840. Let's switch back to trading view. GBP CHF 840. GBP CHF. GBP CHF. 6th of Feb 840. 6th of Feb 840. Oopsie, this trade played out, man. But we got out, got stopped out. That's so bad. But we have a learning here, definitely. GBP CHF. Let's see what went wrong. Yes, so the last trade, which is GBP CHF, we took a sell trade, and it is bearish. So yes, 4 hour, if you will see 4 hour, then break of structure, a change of character, again a break of structure. So yes, it is completely bearish, and we were right at it. It had an order block. Let's close this. So it had an order block. Damn, why, man? It had this order block. Okay, let's see how we just got out of this trade. It was a very good trade, man. Why, bro? Why? How is it possible? Or maybe I just closed it out of frustration or something, I don't know. Okay, so break of structure at a much lower time frame. If we'll go again and see what happened here exactly. Or I don't know, maybe we got stopped out because of spread or something. So let's jump back to Excel. The trade was correct, no doubts on that. So closing time in UTC and closing time in ITC, 840, not 840, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, yeah, 840 and 7. Okay, SL hit, 840 SL hit, 840 SL hit, 840. Okay, I think I trailed the SL and 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, 840, okay. Oh, okay, I got it. So it came down, and I moved the SL till here, and I just got stopped out because of this thing. Stopped out because of this. That's bad, man. That's bad. Yep, the trade didn't even work like 50%, and you were trailing your SL. Otherwise, you have made 1:8. This was a fucking good trade, man. I'm just doing pure psychological fuck ups. Otherwise, this was right. The learning from here is don't touch your SL until trade works 50%. That's the learning. Don't touch your SL until the trade works 50%. Let it be. So out of 1, 2, so if you will see, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Out of 11 trades, 11, 12. This is 2 different trades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Out of 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 worked out of 12. So 7 worked out of 12. 7 worked out of 12, and then 2 I ended in loss, despite of the fact that the accuracy was 7 divided by 12, which is, let's calculate it. Let's open calculators. 7 divided by 12, that is 58% accuracy for that week, and then also we ended up in loss. That's so fucking great, man. 58% accuracy, ended up in loss of $25. So major reasons. Okay, let me switch back to Excel. So the week was good. I now came to know the week was good. The learnings are: trade was taken out of fear, no setup confirmation. So setup confirmation was not there. Trade was taken out of fear. Trade was taken out of fear. Anti-trend, it gave the confirmation, but our idea made us blind and overconfidence. So overconfidence, over excitement on your setup. If we are anti-trade, we took like, we kept a very small SL. In here also we kept a very small SL. Markets liquidated everyone. We couldn't do anything. No setup. It was not respected. So this trade should, this was to be avoided. I don't know why you even took it. Best setup was there, and okay, best setup was there, and we made profit, so no issues. Anti-trend, again small SL. So small SL, small SL, small SL, small SL. Small SL was there. Okay, it was okay, and we made profit. It was okay, and we made profit. It was okay, and we made profit. Okay. So the learnings for Feb of, if I will save it as Feb first week. Let's save it. Let's start saving it. So home. Using file, share, import, view, insert, format, Excel, with Excel. How to save it, man? Save it, save. Like, I want to save it as a new home, new, open, recent, recent is this. Let's show in Finder. So Feb week 1. We will copy this. I'm just saving it. Then we will jump to the learnings quickly. New folder, Forex, way 2 million, way 2 MILLIO. No, what should we keep the name of the folder? Let's do this time. Or we will, I am a profitable trader. I'm a disciplined trader. Profitable. I'm profitable. Or no, I'm a disciplined trader. Okay, so this is the I have just saved it. So yes, the learnings that I will draw out of this for the week 1 is notes. Secret, I don't know what the fuck. Okay, anyways, so the learnings for this particular first week we got is set of learnings, LEAR, NINGS learnings. So you can also tell me in the comments that what all things went wrong, because you were out there from the very start of the month, of the week. So the learnings will be: first, no trade after one loss unless you see a best setup. Best, not made, the one which is best, the golden one. Okay, no trade after first loss. Second, keep no trailing of SL unless we hit 50% of the target of TP. Third, keep SL as worst case when the market starts liquidating or slows down. Maybe slows down, it's not that volatile, but only when you are very sure, only when we are 100% sure on trade. Okay. Fourth, keep SL as worst case. Okay, no trailing of SLs unless we hit 50% of RTP. Fourth is anti-trend. We can go anti-trend. Okay, prefer taking trades in the trend if we have an option to go for anti trend. Wait for the trade to turn its direction in our side. Don't try to over smart the market and outsmart the market for those small profits, I would say. Fifth learning for me would be, fifth learning that I would take is no setup. Don't trade without confirmation. Don't trade without confirmation. A very basic one, but I don't know why I just don't follow these things, despite of the fact that I know them. Okay, so no trades after one loss unless you see the best setup. No trailing of SL unless we hit 50%. Keep the SL as worst case when the market starts liquidating and slows down. Only when you are 100% sure on the trade setup. Okay. Prefer taking trades in the trend, in the direction, like in the trend. If we have an option to go for an anti-trend, wait for the trade to turn its direction into our side. Don't try to oversmart the market for small profits, like we did in GBP USD. We took a buy and we lost on a major great selling trade. Fucking what should I say, over trading. Just we can't see the logic only, real logic only. Again, like, see, two, 1, like $5 you lost, and just your ego to go for that small profit. Don't trade without confirmation. And if you know how the trade will play out, this is the point. Prefer trading in rates. Wait for your trade to form up. Don't go for the small profits. Otherwise, it's okay. Don't trail your SL. Best setup. Best setup is if you find 15 minutes setup with OB plus liquidation, go for it. Take a bit higher risk because those trades are awesome. So these are the 6 learnings that I will take from the first week of Feb. So we will just screenshot this and we will try to implement this uh, in my journey. Okay, thanks a lot for staying till here. Hope you have a good one.